We've been told for years that our posture is the problem. That's our pain, tightness, and stiffness all comes down to how we sit, stand, and hold ourselves. But here's the truth. Posture isn't the issue. Posture is the outcome. Everything we do, we sit up, we pull our shoulders back, engage our core, keep our spine in neutral, we avoid slouching, and we still get tight necks, shoulders, stiff lower back, achy hips, uneven tension, pain that feels random. It feels like we're constantly micromanaging our body, and even then, it doesn't help. In this video, we're going to break down the real reasons why posture doesn't fix pain, why forcing ourselves into the perfect positions often make things worse, and the simple shift that creates actual long-term relief. After years of helping people who have tried to correct their posture into exhaustion with no change in symptoms, it became very clear. It's not about the shape we hold. It's about the options we have. Most of us have lived through the posture loop. We sit straighter, we brace harder, we correct ourselves dozens of times a day. We feel guilty when we slouch, but nothing changes except we get more tense. And that creates a confusing story. I must be doing something wrong. My posture is bad. I've let myself go. I'm not strong enough to hold myself properly. This story makes us tighten, brace, and start to overthink, which actually increases discomfort. It's not that posture is irrelevant, it's simply not the root cause. And here's where we need to reframe and make that shift. And when we make that shift, everything changes. Posture isn't something we choose, it's something our body falls into based on the options it has. If we spend all day in one shape, the body adapts to that shape. If we're always avoiding rotation, rotation becomes unfamiliar. If we brace to feel safe, the brace becomes our default posture. If one hip has fewer options, we shift to the other side. Posture is simple. It's accumulative habits, unconscious protection, patterns shaped by old injuries, and these strategies the body uses to keep us moving. The most efficient default the nervous system can manage right now, it's not a moral issue, it's not a laziness, it's not a flaw, it's the result of how our body has learned to cope. So the solution isn't just to fight posture, it's to give the body more choices. Fixing posture doesn't come from forcing it, it comes from increasing options so the body doesn't feel trapped in one shape. And here's the principles we use. Number 1, add small movements, not big corrections. If you've spent years holding yourself in one dominant shape, upright, brace, round-shouldered, twisted, or shifted, forcing into the opposite position only creates more tension. Instead, the body responds to small side-to-side shifts, gentle ribcage movements, small, calm pelvic tilts, tiny rotations, comfortable breathing. These all open up new pathways without triggering a protective stiffness. Number 2, restore rotation through the spine and ribs. Most modern posture problems come from a loss of rotation, not slouching. When one goes quiet, the neck grips, the lower back overworks, and the shoulders rise. Movements feel stiff. Standing tall feels tiring. Tiny rotations introduce options and reduces the need for bracing. Let the pelvis move again. The pelvis is the quiet driver of posture, yet it often gets locked into one angle or one side. When the pelvis can't shift, one hip overloads and the back stabilizes instead, and the other shoulder adjusts. Posture becomes an effort. Small, relaxed pelvic motion often improves posture without thinking about posture at all. Number 3, we need to reduce the guarding movements instead. Most people who try to fix posture actually increase tension. By holding the core tight, by pulling the shoulders back, lifting the chest and squeezing the glutes. This makes breathing shallow, it makes movement rigid. Confidence in movement, not consistent bracing, is what reduces the protective tone of the muscles. When we stop trying to force posture and we start giving the body options, things change quickly. The neck, shoulder and tension drops, lower backs feel less defensive, hips feel more balanced, movement feels smoother and more effective. That then in turn reduces the aches because we're not fighting ourselves. And this is one of the biggest breakthroughs people experience in out-of-the-box rehab. They stop trying to look perfect and start moving with ease. The natural posture improves without thinking about it. Not by being taught to sit up straight, but by having more options again. If you're tired of trying to fix ourselves into better posture, and we'd rather rebuild movement in a calm, realistic way, that's exactly what we do inside out-of-the-box rehab. Short weekly lessons, clear guidance, simple assessments, a gentle framework that helps our body feel safe enough to move differently. The link's in below, explore it when it feels right. Posture isn't a problem to correct. It's a story our body is telling us. If we give it more options, more direction, more confidence, our posture improves by itself. If shoulder and neck tension are a big part of the picture for you, the video on the screen will help you understand why they feel tight and even why they feel tight when you're doing everything right.